These days we hear all about Florida strong, but what about Tampa Bay tough? You know, it is certainly more than the beaches or a vacation destination. When you say the best of Tampa Bay, you're also talking about the people of Tampa Bay. So as we power up after Irma, let's take the time to say thank you and appreciate what we have, because it truly is the best of Tampa Bay. Hurricane Irma continues to leave her dangerous footprint on the state of Florida. Flooding, damage, and loss of power has rendered much of the state reeling, but not helpless. Communities throughout the state banded together to face the results. In Tampa Bay, many local businesses opened its doors both during and just after the storm. Locals helping locals. And that was even true with some of the beach resorts, which could have taken the brunt of Irma.
The entire industry really has banded together like no other. We've got a great group of people here, from elected leaders all the way down to the police and the fire and the emergency services. I mean, when we were here staying through the storm, we had the deputies coming in and eating breakfast and lunch with us. We had the fire department here all the time checking on us. I mean, they're really good people.
Things appeared to be getting back to normal here at the Tradewinds Island Resorts along the water in St. Pete Beach. But believe me, it took a Herculean effort to get it to this point. The Tradewinds worked very closely with local power companies to make sure that its workers from all over the country had a cool and comfortable place to eat and sleep.
These guys were coming from all over the country, you know, from Canada, from Missouri. You know, you saw a license plate from every state on the East Coast all the way up to Canada. So I think the relationship that we've vetted and built over the last 20 years and the last 9 or 10 named storms really led to what was a miraculous effort as far as I'm concerned. I know they got a bad rap. There's a lot of people that it took forever to get power back seemingly. But if you saw how efficiently they operated and how they deployed those troops every day.
Even smaller businesses like Frankie's Patriot Barbecue in Largo did whatever it could. The restaurant's MO is all about service. Craig and Tony Gross opened to honor their son, fallen Corporal Frank Gross. After the storm, Frankie's Patriot Barbecue was serving free food to more than 500 first responders and power workers. They literally walked the streets of Pinellas to find hungry workers.
When you're down and out and you're at the last of your resources, I believe that that's really when you should give. Because you're giving out of your hurt, you're giving out of your need, you're giving out of your desperation, and you're helping a lot of people, and it just made us so happy. It made us feel great.
So many Tampa Bay businesses have simply opened up their doors to people in need, if not just to help, maybe some friendship, or more importantly, some much needed AC. You're watching the best of Tampa Bay.
Hurricane Irma has passed, and now local residents face another danger. Unlicensed contractors and scam artists are sure to invade the affected areas of our community. Don't be a victim. Licensed, insured, and trusted by Tampa Bay residents for over 30 years, Bay Area Roofing should be your first call for roof repair, damage, or replacement. For your home, your family, and peace of mind, let Bay Area Roofing take care of your roof issues with the most skilled technicians and highest quality components. If you sustained roof damage from the storm, contact Bay Area Roofing immediately.
Ann Carlson understands that buying or selling a home can be exciting, but also stressful. That's why, after years of experience, she's confident she can help you find the right home or the right buyer. Ann sells upwards of 80 properties per year in all price ranges in Hillsborough, Pasco, and Pinellas counties. She knows the market and she knows her clients. and can help first-time home buyers and investors. Ann Carlson. It's not her job, it's her passion.
For a quarter century, Seminole subs have brought true taste to Pinellas. Subs, meats, cheeses, and veggies are piled high. Gyros, flavors from the Mediterranean all melt together. Salads made with only the freshest of ingredients. And don't forget flame-broiled burgers and juicy wings. Portions are huge, and we cater. 4 locations from Largo to Dunedin.
Enjoy our burger, fry, and drink special for only $5.
Seminole subs. Welcome back to the best of Tampa Bay. I'm Al Keck, and we're here along St. Pete Beach at Tradewinds Island Resorts. Believe me, a legendary place along the waters of the Gulf here on St. Pete Beach. Now, if there's anything that Irma taught us, it's that water safety is extremely important, especially for our kids. And in the state of Florida, we are surrounded by water. So water safety for our kids is of the utmost importance. Now, SEAL Swim School has a way to teach our kids, make it fun indoors, and make everybody happy. The younger, the better. That's what it's all about at the SEAL Swim School. For some 35 years, the SEAL Swim School has helped thousands of Tampa Bay area kids learn water safety. Locations in Lutz, Wesley Chapel, and South Tampa, and a new location coming soon to Riverview, SEAL Swim School is all about helping our children. Swim lessons reduce a child's risk for drowning by nearly 90%.
Go!
And at SEAL, the feeling is, the sooner, the better.
Once they're in their mommy's tummy and they're surrounded by water, as soon as they come out, their umbilical cord comes off, you get them right back in the water. It's an environment they're used to. They feel safe, they feel comfortable. You get them acclimated if you start them early like that, they will not develop that fear for water. They will always be swimming. They won't know the difference between swimming and walking.
SEAL stresses that year-round swim lessons are a gift for life. Instruction can help in many aspects of a child's life.
Scientific studies have shown that it makes them develop faster. They become more self-confident. They're actually smarter than their counterparts that don't swim early. They're a lot more self-reliant. So it's a great place for them to be. And it is a little more nerve-wracking for the parents, but it's a great experience for their little ones.
Not only is it safety, like you said, it starts teaching them to listen and to learn and to be confident when they're in the water. When we take her to the pool, like I said, she doesn't even want me to hold her now. She wants to jump in. She knows what to do. She'll grab for the noodle if she's starting to lose her energy. So it's tremendous, honestly.
I was pregnant with my second son, and my first son fell in the pool, and everybody at the pool freaked out. And I just said, turn and float, turn and kick. And I was getting there, but it took me a minute. And he was fine. He climbed out and he said, did you see what I did? He was fine. It's amazing. I mean, that kind of peace of mind is priceless.
SEAL Swim School has more than 400 classes per week and instructs nearly 2,000 kids in any given week. And with all the water in Florida, water education is essential for our children.
With the Water Babies class, it's going to help with their development. It's going to help them walk faster. It helps with their grasping techniques. It's going to make them more confident around the water. If they're more confident, they'll be better swimmers, and that way we can keep them safer around the water. So as they progress through our levels, they seem to handle life situations a lot better as well as they get older, and studies have backed us up. So it's a win-win.
They feel confident they can do other things outside of the pool. So we're talking about school, and sports, and theater, and whatever they put their minds to, they can do it. It's awesome.
When we first came in, I wasn't sure what to expect. Now, I mean, as you can see, you get to see through the glass, you get to talk with other parents, you get to watch your kid. It's such a blessing. It's awesome. I definitely recommend it.
1, 2, 3, go!
The instruction is mapped out with the SEAL-tastic swim story. It's an individualized book tracking achievement throughout the program. Parents and kids can see the improvement, and parents can be involved as much as they want, especially with the younger ones.
It's it's wonderful. So when you're in the pool, especially with a brand new baby, 6 weeks old, that is the time where it's just you and just your child. There's nothing else going on. You don't need to clean anything or make anything or take care of anybody else. It's just you guys. It's beautiful and wonderful.
As soon as the umbilical cord gets off, bring those babies in for one of our free water babies classes. We'll get them acclimated, comfortable, we'll show you how to hold your baby in the water, and then once they get into a parent taught class at 6 months, they'll learn swimming, safety, and survival. And then they'll take those skills all the way up through the levels.
SEAL Swim School, one of soon-to-be 4 locations right here in the Tampa Bay area. Now, if you'd like to see more on SEAL Swim School and all of our showcases, go to our website, bestoftampabay.com.
Rick's Electronics Boutique in St. Pete is your #1 choice in the Tampa Bay area for the best quality audio and video equipment, as well as home theater design. Rick's Electronics Boutique has been providing electronics sales and repair services for over 15 years. We are authorized resellers for all of the most popular and sought-after brands, including Sony, KEF, Sonos, LG, Emotiva, BDI, Krell Audio, Yamaha, and many more. Our experienced and friendly staff will work closely with you on every purchase, making the expert recommendations and providing a level of service you won't find at a big box retailer or online store. We will assist you in selecting the right equipment, the right options and accessories, and all with pricing that will fit your pocketbook and your lifestyle. Plan to visit our showroom soon in downtown St. Pete for a different experience.
Introducing Club Saver, your local premier dining club. Club Saver is the new and exciting community that gives you the best selection of restaurants, drinking, and dining with incredible member benefits. As a Club Saver member, you will enjoy half-off entrees and alcohol for both you and a guest all day, every day. You can dine at any one or all of our carefully selected establishments who have partnered with us to provide you with the savings and experience that you've always wanted from a dining club. Do you savor steak, seafood, and specialty cuisines? Of course you do. And priced at only $29.95 a month, membership pays for itself in one night out. Our program lets you earn free months and has no long-term commitment. We invite you to explore our terrific selection of establishments, incredible chefs, and learn more about your new member benefits at clubsaver.com today. Club Saver. Locals supporting local.
When it comes to Florida weather, demand a roofing company that has earned an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Handyman Roofing is 3 generations, family owned and operated. Handyman can take care of any leak and replace any roof. Since 1978, Handyman has helped more than 69,000 customers from Newport Richey to Venice.
Handyman is local,
experienced, and professional.
Demand the best. Demand Handyman Roofing Home Repair Service. Welcome back to the Best of Tampa Bay. We're at Tradewinds Island Resorts. I'm Al Keck. Now, the storm made it very clear that every business definitely needs insurance. In fact, for many of you businesses, the storm brought out the fact that you need even more insurance. Prime Group Insurance is an insurance group right here in the state of Florida, from Central Florida into Tampa. And if you have a business that needs insurance, Prime Group Insurance is for you. 2 words stand out for Prime Group Insurance: protection and trust. PGI provides ultimate protection on all levels for its clients, and those clients have trust that PGI has their back. Prime Group Insurance has protected businesses in Tampa Bay for nearly 20 years, and with 3 offices in the state of Florida, PGI understands what it means to be a business owner.
When we're in Florida, we're going to have some hurricanes. You know, obviously wind is an issue. We get a lot of rain. Flood could be an issue. You have people coming in and out of your business. Somebody could slip and fall. So there's a lot of different exposures that you have, you know, as a business owner.
If you were a restaurant owner, you would be focused on running your restaurant, and you would be having to worry about getting your table seated, getting your customers fed. You don't have time to worry about, is my building insured to the right amount, or do I have the proper liability? And that's where we want to come in and help business owners make sure that we give them the adequate coverage that they need so that they can continue running their business and being successful every day.
Commercial insurance, group benefits, personal insurance. PGI has the answer for your insurance needs. Every business is different, and Prime Group Insurance prides itself in finding solutions for every company.
I look at PGI as a trusted advisor, just like I look at my financial planner and my banker, right? They're giving me advice, not just for today, but where I want to be a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now.
I don't worry about what's happening on the professional and property liability. It's an afterthought. You know, we write the check every month and it's done. And we know that we're properly protected. We know that if something happens that we're going to be properly represented. And I think that's probably the best peace of mind, is to actually not have any attention on it.
Cyber insurance has become a must for all businesses. 5 years ago, it wasn't a consideration. Now, it's a way of life.
We've had clients lose hundreds of thousands of dollars by people hacking into their systems or sending false emails. And so the smarter that the hackers are getting, the more we have to make sure we're adjusting. We have to make sure that the policies that we're offering our clients are also providing those coverages too, because this is such a unique product that it's different every year as they find more ways to tap into your systems or steal money from you.
With the laws the way they are, it's expensive when you have a breach and you have your client's credit card numbers exposed, because you've got to notify them timely, you've got to provide credit monitoring, you've got to do forensics, go into your system, has anything else been exposed, and so it can be a nightmare for a business owner.
PGI has a great knack of seeing around corners as to what is coming down the road that can guide you as it relates to you making the next business decision or even your own personal decision as it relates to your own protection.
But PGI goes that extra step, not just with its businesses, but the entire Tampa Bay community. Prime Group Insurance loves paying it forward. Local families in need, veterans. No cause is too big or too small. In fact, several times a year, the entire office gets involved.
It's part of our core values of our organization. A lot of us are on different boards. We're out in the community. We're trying to give back. We get involved as a team several times throughout the year. We volunteer and feed 1,500 families at Thanksgiving. We get involved in different Veterans Day events. We volunteer down at the base. So we're out there trying to make it a better place.
Prime Group Insurance steps up for your company and our community in ways that truly matter. PGI believes that's simply a part of living in the Tampa Bay area.
Sometimes I feel like I work at each one of my clients' business, even if it's only for once a year or for a small part of time, but I feel like I am a part of their day-to-day routine, and it's a good feeling, and that's where I want to get with every client.
Prime Group Insurance, not just here in the Tampa Bay area, but throughout Central Florida. So if your business needs insurance, Prime Group Insurance are the people to see. You're watching the best of Tampa Bay.
Christian Brothers Automotive is more than a name. They believe it describes the way they do business. Imagine an auto repair that will treat your car the way they'd treat their mother's car. It's no wonder that many customers simply walk in and toss their keys to their representative. That's trust. 4 locations in Tampa: New Tampa, Land O'Lakes, West Chase, and Riverview. Visit us at cbac.com for the location nearest you. Christian Brothers Automotive. Mouth-watering barbecue that inspires. The cuisine at Frankie's Patriot Barbecue will bring you back time after time. But it's the story that will always stay with you. Corporal Frank Gross was killed in action serving in Afghanistan. His family has honored his memory with the best brisket this side of Texas, succulent smoked meats, and savory sides that are the freshest of fresh. Frankie's Patriot Barbecue. Honor, distinction, and great food.
Make the Sports Shack your MVP, most valuable place. Your place to take in your favorite sports events on walls filled with big screens. Your place for tantalizing wings, burgers that drip, and daily specials that remind you of home. It's also your place for trivia or simply to talk and visit with friends. So get to the Sports Shack on Missouri Avenue in Clearwater.
Closed captioning for this episode of the Best of Tampa Bay is brought to you by Hubbard's Marina at Johns Pass in Madeira Beach, Florida. For the best in fishing charters, water activities, rentals, cruises, and more, visit hubbardsmarina.com. Is there any place like the Trade Winds Island Resorts here on St. Pete Beach? I'm Al Keck, and you're watching the very best of Tampa Bay. Now, maybe you need to blow off some steam. Maybe you're tired of the heat. Maybe you need to go indoors. Well, here's a place for you to go to take your family, maybe even the office, to have fun indoors. It's called Extreme Adventures. And believe me, that is heavy on the extreme. Extreme Adventures takes family entertainment to the extreme. From a 6,000 square foot laser tag arena to crazy cars, an American Ninja wall, rock climbing, I mean, you name it, this is not your typical arcade with pizza. This is a party for all ages. Indoors, food and drink, high quality, flat out fun.
There's something here for everyone. It's a fun environment, it's competitive, it gets siblings involved, it makes them want to do it. So just to be able to get everybody here, get them involved, get them wanting to play, get the adults on the Ninja course, get everybody in tag together. It's awesome for families. It really has them bond. There's families who stay here hours and hours at a time. We have so many different activities to offer for families.
You can have a party, a birthday party comfortably in here, and as well as you can just have one kid in here and have as much fun.
We spend enough time on our smartphones, iPads, and computers. Extreme Adventures gives kids of all ages quality time simply playing with each other. Yes, you can have your typical birthday party, but businesses in Hillsborough and Pasco counties use Extreme Adventure for corporate events and teaching employees how to depend on each other.
Recently, we just had the Pasco County Sheriff's Department come in. It was actually the SWAT department came in, and they did some team building with the laser tag, our Ninja Warrior course, and that was actually pretty cool to see.
Dads, I guarantee this is the one birthday party that you will volunteer to take the kids to. I mean, you've got team building, you've got corporate events. Everybody wants to be a part of it. Kid, it's my turn.
Back in line, mister.
The kids are entertained. If the parents want to be involved, they are. If not, we also have your beer and your wine. We have a full menu. So we just don't do pizzas, we do your chicken wings, we do your salads, your wraps, your platters. So they can just come and sit and enjoy, offer free Wi-Fi. So a lot of parents will come and just sit for 2 to 4 hours, do their work while the kids are here playing. So it's a win-win.
Take the American Ninja Warrior course. Extreme Adventures had the same company that builds the course for the nationally syndicated TV show build a smaller version. Add in a timing mechanism, and you are talking major competition coming out in families.
It's the newest thing right now. We used to have the trampoline jump that was popular a few years back, and then that kind of, they're still there, but this is the newest. You see it on T every Monday night, American Ninja Warrior. They're the course builders. They just downsized, downscaled it, so for family entertainment.
I got my stepdad, who's 73, but 2 years ago, I got him a gift certificate here for his birthday to come and bring all of his grandkids. So they could all come and play laser tag with him because he likes to hunt. He had a blast.
And for more on all of our showcases, go to our website, bestoftampabay.com.
take your family entertainment to the extreme. Extreme Adventures can take your birthday or corporate event to a whole new level. From the biggest laser tag arena in the Tampa Bay area, to our rock wall, crazy cars, arcade, and our unique American Ninja Warrior course. Terrific food selections and drinks for all ages. Book your party with us and go to the extreme. Extreme Family Adventures, State Road 54 in Lutz, Florida. We'll see you there.
It's always beach weather in Florida, which means you always want to look your best. Joni Taddy Pitcock can get you there. Joni believes that fitness should be more interesting than using a treadmill. Let Joni, a trainer's trainer, provide you with the knowledge and instruction you need for a youthful, strong, fit body. Take Joni's classes in Hudson or Clearwater. Joni Taddy Pitcock. Joni will make you feel better and feel better about yourself.
Tampa Bay Ferry and Taxi by Hubbard's Marina is proud to announce the launch of its new and exciting water taxi route from Treasure Island and Madeira Beach. The long-awaited water ferry and taxi is a terrific way to see and enjoy all of the sights and attractions on the Tampa Bay Gulf Beaches. You can have fun on the water while visiting all of your favorite destinations, including Jungle Prada Park, John's Passport Walk and Village, Gators, and many of the local restaurants, shopping districts, and drinkeries along the way. The Tampa Bay Ferry and Water Taxi is an affordable, family-friendly way to have a great day both on and off our beautiful intercoastal waters. Our passengers may also enjoy dolphin watching and a host of local wildlife, including pelicans, herons, and even the occasional manatee during their taxi ride. And if you want guaranteed sightings, you can catch a ride to Hubbard's Marina for our dolphin watching nature cruise and eco tour. We invite you to come out and experience the new Tampa Bay Ferry and Water Taxi by Hubbard's Marina for yourself. Just visit TampaBayFerry.com for all the details, including routes and times, and plan a day of sightseeing, dining, shopping, and fun.
Hopefully we did our part in recharging Tampa Bay. While so many places around the country are pulling apart, this is an area that is coming together because of Hurricane Irma. Yet another reason why it is the best of Tampa Bay. We'd like to thank the Trade Winds Island Resort for hosting us for this show as things are starting to get back to normal. I'm Al Keck, and we'll see you next time on the best of Tampa Bay.